Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a foundation review actually. I went to Walgreens about last week and I was just kind of browsing around, buying things that I didn't need to buy, and I came across these two right here, which were on sale for like $2. So I was like, why not let me get more makeup even though I don't need it. So I went ahead and I bought them. It's gonna be the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation. I've never tried a cushion foundation before, yeah, I went ahead and I got two shades, which were literally like the only ones left. So I'm just gonna have to see what we can do with this. I got a lighter shade and a darker shade. So the first one is light ivory. It's gonna be this one right here, and then this one is neutral beige. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna go ahead and mix both. So this is what it looks like. It's a neat little it comes with a little sponge. These look super weird. They remind me of like makeup from like super back in the day, but I don't know. Once you pop it open, if I can figure it out, so you can store it here and then it pops open, and then this is the foundation itself. So I'm guessing you just press here and then go ahead and apply that on your face. I'm gonna go ahead and take the little bit of tinted moisturizer and all that I have on, and we're gonna go ahead and try these out. All right, so now that my face is completely fresh and clean, let's go ahead and start. So I'm going to go in with the neutral beige because face is white but arms are tan, so I definitely don't want to do this one. I feel like I will look like a ghost and we definitely don't want that. So we're gonna start off with the darker shade and see how that goes. Let's go in with that one. Let's see, gonna go in. I don't even know like how much to press. Doesn't seem like anything on there really, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. So I don't really see anything, so I'm guessing I'm supposed to dip it, or I don't know, whatever it's called, more. So let's try that. I don't know if it's picking anything up. It doesn't look like it is. We'll see. Okay, I kind of see it now. You can kind of tell now, yeah. It feels so weird. So you pretty much just kind of like rub it all over your face with the sponge itself. It does seem like it could take quite a bit because you kind of like don't really know how much you're grabbing. Like literally when you're pressing in there, you don't really see anything. So you kind of just gonna have to guess whether or not you grab some and then go ahead and apply it. You definitely do have to press quite a bit to get the foundation to, you know, start showing. But I can definitely see it now. It's definitely not the most full coverage foundation that I've tried. It's very light. I feel like you kind of have to build it up pretty good. So here you can definitely see the difference of where I have foundation and where I don't have foundation. You can see. I mean, it has decent coverage. I guess if you don't really need too much, it would be good for you. Me, I definitely do prefer something a little bit more full coverage just because, hello. So, and it's not horrible, but not my favorite so far. So, it did cover my redness pretty okay, but you can definitely still see my scars, which is something that I do not like. I don't like showing my scars in natural light. It definitely looks way whiter, more pale, I guess I would say, than it does on camera, but not horrible. It's definitely like buildable coverage. You have to kind of go back and forth to try and get more coverage if you do have you know, anything that you want to hide, like pimples or scars or anything like that. It's definitely gonna take you a bit longer than compared to if you had like perfect skin and you don't really need to cover anything. It definitely feels weird like having to do it with your hand as compared to like when the beauty blender is not really like, you know, on you, you're just grabbing it. So that does feel a little bit weird. That's something to get used to. So you can see there how much I picked up by that angle. It does look pretty dewy, so I do like that. It doesn't seem like you would need too much highlighter or like anything like that to try to make your face get that like glowy look to it. So I do like that. I did 2 layers of foundation, so I mean it has pretty good coverage. My forehead is pretty clear, so it did cover that pretty well. This side of my face is not that scarred, so it did I only kind of needed like 1 layer and like I guess a half for this one. This I did have to go over and cover a little bit more just because I do have more scarring on this side of my face, but I mean it did pretty good. And then we still haven't applied powder and everything, so that's not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and use the other foundation, which is in light ivory, to try and use this as concealer and see what that does. So you can definitely see the light shade right now, big time. So yeah, it's not enough coverage to use as a concealer. If you have bags underneath your eyes like I do, you definitely are going to have to go in with concealer. So for that, I'm going ahead and use this Wet n Wild little double-ended stick. And I'm gonna go ahead and use that same sponge to blend it out. So now that I have my concealer on, I'm gonna go ahead and just contour a little bit and see how it does, blending this out. The sponge is kind of like annoying because you're not used to it, but then in certain things like it does come in handy because like as compared to the beauty blender where you have to kind of like position it, this just kind of goes up like with the flow of your hand, so that makes it kind of cool. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes with some Airspun. I'm just gonna take this little brush that I have here and use that to set my eyes. I always like to go ahead and go in and retouch my under eye right before I set it, just to make sure that I don't have any creasing or anything like that. So when I do set it, it can look nice and creaseless. So now that I have set my eyes, I always like to take some of the translucent powder and just kind of set my whole face right before I go in with the powder. Now that I set my face with some translucent powder, I always like to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. Now that my whole face is set now, I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face. So I always like to go in with my Wet n Wild contouring palette. I love this one. I'm gonna take this little brush right here. That's so cute, look. I'm just gonna use it. You can use any brush that you like. Now I'm just gonna take this brush once again and warm up the sides of my face. So as you can see, like I said, it is a pretty dewy foundation, so I do like that. I feel like it looks glowy and I don't have to add so much highlight or anything like that. It doesn't look drying, which is something that I do like a lot. So I just now for blush, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this one right here by Milani. It is in the shade Romantic Rose. As you can see, it's very cute. I do love this blush. It's very nice, very natural looking, which is something that I do like. I don't like my blush to be too bright, so I would highly recommend this one. It's really nice. You can see it's a very nice little pinky rosy color. Not too much, but it gives you like a nice little flush look to your face, which I do love a lot. Now for my eyebrows, I've been feeling my natural eyebrows lately, so I don't do too much to them now. I used to not be able to leave the house without doing my eyebrows, but that was back then when I actually had none, so I understood why. Now they've actually grown and they actually look, I think they look decent by themselves, so I don't do too much. I just go ahead and brush my little hairs. So just brush them. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my little Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. It's like in a little container, it's so cute. And it literally just has the little wand and the little shade. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with this. It comes with a little spoolie too, I'll show you. So this is just a little brush that it comes with. So spoolie and applicator. Like I said, I don't really do too much to them, so I just kind of fill in like the little areas where they're a little bit less filled in than the rest, if that makes sense. If I don't do this, I just go ahead and use some tinted brow mascara. That always kind of is like my go-to. I feel like it's a little bit quicker, so it's either or, whatever I just pick up. And then I just go ahead and go in with my LA Colors brow pencil and go over the little areas that I missed. So I definitely like to go ahead and get more of a natural brow now. So I literally just kind of fill in what I already have, and then I just go in and apply some clear mascara on top just to kind of brush my little hairs in place, and yeah, so they don't look crazy. And it gives it more of that natural brow look also. This is my uglier eyebrow compared to this one. I don't know why. There we go. Now moving on to eyes. Eyes. What am I doing for eyes? I don't know. For eyes, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a pretty natural look. I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Natural Matte palette that I have here, which literally smells so freaking good. It smells like chocolate. It smells delicious. I'm gonna go in with let's start off with this shade right here, which is all natural, and let's just see what I get. Ooh, it's so pretty. And I'm just going in with this big fluffy brush from Eco Tools. It came in a little package, so I don't really know, like, it doesn't have a name. It's just a big fluffer brush. I'm just gonna do the other eye now. Now I'm gonna go in the corner right here and do a little bit of a darker shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this shade right here called Hookup and just put it in my outer crease. So I'm just making it a little bit darker just because I said I wanted a more natural look, but then I looked at it and I was like, oh, it's really pretty. So now for the inner eye, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this shade right here, which is called Lace Teddy. So it's really just a really nice peachy shade. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do the inner corner of my eye. Now that I did my eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lipstick. Now for lipstick, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this one right here. And it's Meet Matte Hues, that's what it's called. It's by The Balm, and the shade is Reliable. That's the name of the shade. Oops. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with that. And it smells like mint. Like, you know those little chocolates they give you at Olive Garden? This is exactly what this smells like. Now for lashes, I'm gonna go ahead and do these right here. I bought these at H-E-B. They were like $6. Now that I went ahead and put on my lashes, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of highlighter. And I'm just gonna use this highlighter that I got from this package. It was like a little set. I'll show you. It came in this little cute ass little box. This is why I bought it. And it has a whole bunch of little sets in here. These were part of it. So I just liked it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this, which is highlighter and contour, and use this little shade right here. So I feel like with this foundation, it's already pretty dewy itself, so I feel like I don't really have to use too much because it definitely does not have a matte finish. It does have a very nice dewy glowy look to it, so I do really like that. And it's not like a greasy look to where it looks like you just look oily. It looks nice and like pretty of a like shininess, if that makes sense. So I actually really do like that. Okay, so now that I have my whole face done, finished, final thoughts on this are, do I like the foundation itself? Yes. Out of a 1 out of 10, I would give it maybe like 8. I do like that, like I said, it has that dewy finish to it, so you don't really have to add too much to make it look glowy, like I said. I don't particularly like the fact, like I said, that you have to keep going in like over and over and over and over, just because, like I said, you know, I like something that's quick when I'm getting up for work and I need to do my makeup quick. This is definitely not something that I would go to. I do feel like you have to go in multiple times and kind of like keep going back and forth, so I definitely don't like that. It's not very time efficient, I would say. But then again, it also depends on how much coverage you need. You need less, you might not have to go in as often, so if you just kind of want something that's going to be very light, very natural, and very quick, this would be something that I guess you would like if you wanted to have a really light coverage foundation. This would be a good choice. I do like the fact that it comes like all in one together like this. I feel like it's really cute packaging, so I thought that was really cute. I don't know why it doesn't have a mirror. That kind of doesn't really make sense to me. I thought it was at first, but when you look at it, it's just the little plastic. So I feel like they definitely could have added a mirror, especially because of the fact that it comes with this. So it would make sense that you could be like, you know, looking at yourself and doing your foundation just like this. That would make sense, I guess. It'd be easier to have this like in your purse and just reapply during the day if you needed to. That would definitely be such a good idea. So don't know why they did that. That would have been great. I do like the fact that it's buildable coverage, so definitely that's something that I do like. And it doesn't come out looking cakey, so you can build it up and it doesn't get nasty. So I do like that a lot. I've tried several foundations to where once you kind of try to cover up more and you build it up more, it just gets really nasty and really cakey and it doesn't look nice. So this definitely does not have that issue. I also feel like, I don't know, but I definitely feel like it leaves a really nice smooth looking finish. Like it doesn't cling to any dry skin that you could have on your face. It definitely doesn't like emphasize like pores or anything like that. So I do like that a lot, because you know, no one likes to look So I do like that. What else do I like about it? Let me see. I think that's about it, to be honest. Would I personally use this foundation every day as my go-to foundation that I love? No. Am I opposed to using it every once in a while just because, let's say I have the extra time or I want to switch it up? Yes, I definitely would. Or if I just wanted to have a day where I don't really put on makeup and I just want to like put a little bit on, I'm guessing this would be something that I could have there, you know, just to do that. But personally, I would not go out and buy more. But that's just me. That's just how I think about it and how I feel about it. But overall, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I do give this a good, maybe like a 7. So that's just my opinion. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I think I'm definitely gonna be sticking to the foundation that I use now, for sure. So yeah, that's what I think about this foundation. If you guys have tried this foundation before, go ahead and let me know how you liked it. If you do go out and try it yourself after this, let me know what you thought about it compared to what I thought about it, and did it work out for you? Did you like the little sponge? But let me know all of that stuff down in the comments. I would like to see, you know, how everyone kind of felt about it. But that's gonna be the end for this video today. I will be doing more reviews on different products as I get more time to do it, and as I go ahead and buy stuff that I don't need, I will be sharing it with you guys. So if there's anything that you would like me to review, go ahead and leave it down below and I'll go ahead and do that for you. So bye.